Welcome to my circuit bending workshop. Today we're going to modify the pitch on the Bratz musical keyboard. The first thing to do is remove the screws on the back of the instrument so that we can open it up and take a look inside. The pitch of this keyboard is controlled by a fixed resistor which is soldered onto a small circuit board that has the brain of the instrument. The resistor is soldered at 2 points on the circuit board, which connects to a larger board below it. It is connected to the circuit through 2 small holes on the back side and attached on the front with solder. We are going to physically remove this resistor from the circuit by clamping it with needle nose pliers, heating the solder points on the board, and it simply pulls right out. Prepare 2 pieces of wire by cutting off a small bit of the insulation, exposing the bare wire, and apply some solder to it. Thread the wire through the back of the circuit board and melt the solder on the front until a strong connection has been made. Do this at both connection points in the circuit where the original fixed resistor was. The original circuit used this resistor to determine what speed to play all the pitched sound samples. It sets the scale that all the keys play at, and so when you press a key, it's always going to play the same pitch. By using a variable resistor, a potentiometer, we can adjust the pitch of the instrument up or down to create a much broader range of new sounds. We are using a 1 meg pot because it has a lot of resistance. Repeating the process of preparing wires, we are soldering one of the wires to the center pole and one to an outer pole. I'm soldering the second wire to the left leg when we look at it from the back side. The potentiometer needs to be mounted on the outside of the case so that we can adjust it while playing the instrument. Flip the case over and drill a hole big enough to fit the pot through. You will need to clip off a small metal tab on the front of the pot with needle nose pliers before you push the pot through the back of the case. Put on the washer and the nut that came with the potentiometer. And tighten it up with an adjustable wrench. Make sure it's tight and attach a plastic knob on it. On the inside of the instrument, it's important to run the wires in a way that keeps them in place. I like to use a glue gun to adhere the newly installed wires to the inside of the case. Now that everything's installed, the last thing to do is put it back together with the original screws and test it out. This simple modification involves locating the resistor, which needs another tutorial to properly discuss. I hope this hands-on video answers some questions about circuit bending and inspires you in some way.